Shoot. All right. Okay, I got it. Okay. No, I don't. Stop. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, it's all about the how and the how much of July 2021. All right, so first, how did we find the product? Me and Jeana scanned the United States looking at literally thousands of abandoned storage units. And we picked the 3 that we thought we could make the most profit on. The first unit we bought was in Austin, Texas, and we paid $1,600 for that.
These are all Barbies.
What?
Oh my gosh, how cute are these? Oh, I used to have these. Yo, do y'all remember these?
Oh my goodness.
This is a 1984 with the tag Ewok.
What?
1984
Oh, that's so cool.
with the little tag on it, Ewok. Wait, that means there could be like real Star Wars toys.
Yeah.
The second one was in Dallas, Texas. We paid $880 for that, and I refer to that as the World War II unit.
Yo, we might have just ran up on the mother load of World War II memorabilia.
World War II stuff. Look,
More stuff with swastikas.
it's got a swastika on it.
Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this is all old currency.
And the third one was the weirdest one of all, and that was the one that belonged to the police chief from Oklahoma City.
This is old antique fireplace thing. This says white shirts, blue coveralls, lots of hats. You'll shoot your eye out. Oh, it's still factory sealed. It's stapled shut, guys.
So that's $1,600 for the Austin unit, $880 for the Dallas unit, and $1,400 for the Irving, Texas unit. Which brings us to a total of $3,880 plus a 10% buyer's premium, which is $388, which brings us to a grand total of $4,268. But here's the fantastic news. So we have already sold half the stuff from the Austin units for a grand total of $12,000. And that's not including the $1,400 that I got for the gold tee. Before we can tell you how much profit we made on the Dallas unit and the other half of the Austin unit and the Irving unit, we have to prep it for auction. Before we get started, let's get all of the tools of the trade that we need to resell this stuff for auction setup. So if you're new to the channel, Jeana and I, we don't sell on eBay, we don't sell on any other platform besides HiBid. We have had our HiBid for over 6 years, so we have a lot of customers on there. We hope that you'll join them over there because check it out, we do everything at $1. No reserve. Why am I talking like an old school pimp? All right, guys, now that we're prepared, so here's the deal. So Jeana and I, if you kind of notice, we're a little bit of a good team. So she's going to be doing her thing. She's going to be writing out the stickers for us, just numerical 1 through, I think we're going to shoot for 300 to 500 lots on this auction. We're only doing quality. We're going to kind of keep it that vintagey theme, but there's also a lot of really cool stuff that we'll add to the auction as well. So while she's writing, she's getting the stickers written out, and she's getting the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet set up. Me and you, we're gonna go through here, and there's like some things like this, like that we just threw on shelves. So basically what we do is we get the stuff back here and we just start pulling the stuff we know we want to sell, we just put it on the shelves. The other stuff goes back in a box for donation or the dump. So this is what I like to call like the secondary lotting. Sometimes when I'm going through boxes, I'm just going real fast. When I get to the secondary, like what we're doing right now, I'm cleaning up the lot. I'm gonna go through these magazines. I'm gonna make sure there's no key issues in them. And if there's not key issues, I'm just gonna bundle them up in one group. But say there is a key issue, I'll just set this aside, or I'll turn it sideways on the stack. Jeana would know that when that's turned sideways, that this is a separate lot. Okay, same thing with the records. I'm gonna go through these because there's like stuff like this, y'all. This is Billy Joel, sealed, still factory sealed. Look, there's other Billy Joel stuff in here, and I haven't gone through these to see if these are factory sealed too. So what I'm gonna do is we'll go through here, and my rule of thumb is like basically $20. What we call a lot average. We feel like that's a good average, taking consideration the photos, the time it took to description, how much we have invested into that lot. We want to get 20 bucks back. If this bad boy ain't 20 bucks, I'm gonna add another Billy Joel to it till I get it to honestly probably $40 or $50. It could be a 5,000. I've done record lots worth thousands. Don't think that it's just a $50 lot. Obviously, at the end of the day, I'd like to have a $100 lot average. I'm scanning through here and you see how I'm making everything a very distinct lot. You can tell it's not touching anything else. because I'm not always here for the descriptions. Look, I've got company. Got 2 little leeches. If we put them in there and shut that door, it is a big deal. Their life has been ruined. It's mass chaos. So if I'm not here for the description, I want whoever's going to go through here, hey, I want these all to be in one lot. I want to sell this as a collection. So I'll take a sandwich bag, I'll stick them all in there. That way they know that it's all one lot. It's just me and Jeana. We don't have employees. So I like to make my wife's job easier. So I have, look, these beautiful carnival glass punch glasses, and there's like a creamer thing. So I don't want her to have to like pick all those items up, take them over here to the booth. You know, I want her to be able to grab it as easy. Because what she likes to do, she likes to pop the brakes on these bad boys, pulls the whole shelf over here. In this business, wheels is a must. See this. So this is the croissant.
Yeah.
We're going to show y'all here in a minute. When Jeana's doing the photos, we'll take care of this because presentation is very important. Jeana does a phenomenal job on the photos. I promised y'all that I was going to show y'all. It is so freaking nice, y'all. That'll be in the auction. While we're speaking about electronic, you want to make sure you plug it in, test it, because here's the deal. If they have to guess, they're probably going to guess that it doesn't work and be able to say in the description, power's on and works. We are like... little backed up on trash. That's all I'm gonna say. We're a little backed up on trash. Don't judge us. I hear some of y'all judging us. You need to stop. All on that back wall, elled up to here. I have about 30 old Darth Vader vintage action figures. Those are the original G.I. Joe ones. And then we have like, I'd say over 1,000 action figures left. So that auction is coming soon too. I want to show you this. So this is a Wilson football. You remember it said the Duke on it? Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, what's the Duke? Like John Wayne, you know? Because I could tell this box right here, totally 50s or 60s colors, the logo. It's a F1100. Y'all Google that. These sell for hundreds. And these are very rare. But look, it's the Duke. And we have the box. So y'all look this up. Tell me what you think it's worth. Here's what I know. I know that you can bid on it for $1 no reserve in our next auction. Now, these were all one big stack right here. I broke these up into Kansas, older ones. These are like, I think 70, 84 and older. I had to show y'all this because y'all know vintage clothes is my thing. So this is an old football jersey. Look, Wilson Sports Equipment, 44. Was this NFL? This would it be the Patriots or something? Those are things I'm asking myself. I'm not gonna sell that until I know, because that could be like an old Patriots jersey and I'll figure it out. Or it might have been a high school jersey, a college jersey, I don't know. All I know is that I need to know to make sure that I get the most out of it. Okay, so we're gonna switch roles real quick. I just thought that looked really cool up there, so we're gonna just have Jeana show you how she does the pictures. So this big box normally wouldn't be in the way, would it?
No.
Normally this will be down lower because you don't want that line being in your picture. You don't want that cut off like that. You wouldn't take a picture like that.
Correct.
So we would want to take this off. Let's pretend that it's lower than it is, you know, and then you'd want just all black behind your shot like that. And you might do some close-ups like that to show them the stitching and stuff like that, right? So what are some other things like on clothes that you take pictures of to show them?
I always take pictures of the tags specifically.
Okay.
Any holes.
Why do we want to take pictures of holes and damage?
So that you know what you're buying.
We very rarely get complaints. We've been doing this a long time and have a very high reputation. Yes, so we would take a picture of like that, right?
Yeah, close up.
Because we want you to know that that's there. So we do our best. Hey, you're responsible for what you bid on. Read the terms and conditions before you bid. Okay, so she pointed out another one. So what is that?
This side. I don't know if it's like maybe paint or something.
Yeah, and we could wash it. We're thinking about that, aren't we?
Yeah, but it's so old. That's I have a hard time washing old
I do
stuff.
too. I kind of want to like give it to y'all in the condition that we found it and let you choose how to restore it. In these like 2 containers right here, there's 200 lots, actually over 200. I think there's 225 lots. So what I do basically at night, you know, I'll pull all this stuff out on a table, or I'll sit down on the floor, get my laptop out so I can do research. Like seriously, on a serious note, you need to understand if that's a $5 item or if it's a $5,000 item. Know what you have before you sell it. So like this is one of those items. These look like this is more German stuff that was probably confiscated. Okay, you can see the original marks. These obviously weren't made for this block. Somebody mounted them to this block. Old train brakeman hat thing. This is all the World War II Nazi stuff right here. There's one of the hat pins. You'll see some that are grouped together, right?
that I just felt like these should be a collection. So it doesn't mean that they're cheaper. It just means that, like, man, wow, like I was looking at some of these private collections online, and it takes people a long time to gather a lot of these up. So anyway, so I decided I was gonna sell this one as a collection. Look at that. That's like, I think, oh, I found that. I got a screenshot of it. So when I'm doing my research, before we type up, I can go back to my phone and look at screenshots. So I found this thing, and I took a screenshot of what it is. So I'll refer back to my screenshots. Here's another one I thought should go together, you know, as a collection. These are really old. These are German. I think these are definitely pre-war. But look, like, they're like, I could not find these, and these are definitely really old porcelain. Some of these pictures, like, I could sell these individually. I'm just really good at picking units, so I get really good deals. As you saw in the front of this video, we paid a combined of what? Like a little over $4,000 for stuff that we've already made almost $13,000, y'all. So that's already $9,000 in profit. That's profit. That's ridiculous profit margins for that quick of a turnaround. And we could have done it a lot quicker, but when we hit it look, the year we had in 2020, we likes a day off now and then, don't we?
Yeah.
If I still sell stuff on Facebook, we still make income on YouTube. We just got monetized on TikTok. And, well, we're checked for monetization, and I get monetized as soon as I get out of jail for nudity. That's wild. I like to make lots that it kind of like it passes on the blessing, because the Lord's been so good to us. If y'all knew how much involved, like I involve God in bidding in the units, y'all probably like, Justin, that sounds like wacky stuff. You about to bring out a goat, put on a robe, like type stuff, right? It's weird because there's some units like, and I'll write it off, and I just, man, and I'll just be praying. I don't know, it's just weird, but it happens. Y'all see it, like, I mean, y'all see it, you be the judge. But so I like to pass on the blessing. So like, I know that some of these old military photos, you know, for example, they can sell for, you know, 15, 20, 50, 60 bucks, depending on the content, the size of it, the age of it, all that good stuff. But so like, I'll put these all in one lot, and if I get 40, 50 bucks, I'm okay with it. Some of y'all write in and be like, hey man, you could have made more money on that with eBay. Look, money is not important to me, and it's almost to a point to where it's a problem, because then like I'm not doing the best things for my family, because I'm like giving stuff away. So I'll do stuff like that with photos and like records, you know, just because it's like in a group record, like I was saying earlier, like don't think that that's not worth like a lot. It just depends on how I lot it that day. But you know, if we do valuable records, so say there might be a lot of 10 and 4 of them might be $50 records, you know, and I'll start it at $1. Just do your research. But Jeana's so good about that, because here's what some auction houses do, right? There'll be 4 $50 like records in this unit or this lot. They'll throw it up here, and they'll put, hey, group lot. That's what the description will say, and they'll say bam bam. They'll give you 2 pictures, leaving you to try to do this crap in the pictures, and you're zooming in. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I do it all the time. That's a bad auction house. Like, especially if you're consigning with people and they're taking your pictures like that, you really should reconsider or have a talk with them. You're not selling my stuff right. That's being serious. So the more detail you put in the pictures, you basically want that person on the other side of the camera to basically be right there. They can see anything. They can see it at any angle in the light. Lighting is important. Show it to them. Point out the mistakes. So if there's like 15 lots or records in this unit, how many pictures do you think there's going to be?
16.
Yeah, you know, there's going to be the group picture,
the group picture, and then one of each.
You know,
record.
and then one of each one, and then so at least, and so, but a lot of times she'll do that with stamp books. Y'all go look at the stamp lots.
Y'all, sometimes they take me like an hour to do one stamp book.
Because listen to me, if you don't like, don't take shortcuts on stuff like that, because what you're doing is you can throw a book of stamps up there and you're like, oh, it's great stamps, there's, oh, wonderful, there's tons of old stamps in here, but then you take like 2 pictures, like one of the book and then one opened, and then that's what they get, and they're trusting that there's great stamps in there. So we understand the value of that, and so Jeana will go through and literally have hundreds of pictures for one lot, a book of stamps. That's how important it is. All right, y'all. So here's the deal. I've been saving this box. I didn't undo this one. There's a lot of stuff on the shelf. Y'all probably like, oh, we didn't see that. It's because you didn't see it. But here's the deal. I was saving this box. I don't know what's in it other than that it is old toys. Look at this. All right, so looky here. Let's just do this together. Look, this is how it was. Y'all saw it on the video. I don't know if I showed them this.
No, we never got to this box.
Okay, so we found this in the Austin unit, and I was so tired. We were both so tired.
No, this wasn't. This was the World War II unit.
Was it the World War II unit?
I think so.
No, this was Austin, I thought.
Oh.
No, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Either way, it's fantastic, and either way, we didn't record it, did we?
No.
Okay, but so check this out. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at those tires. So here's the thing. The first thing I noticed on this, these tires, y'all, look at how they're cracked.
Yeah.
Those are usually
old.
busted off. Okay, so I've got to look this up. I do remember this. Actually, I think I've seen this on American Pickers. Let's see if we can find any info on it. That is fantastic. Okay, so this is exciting. I love old toys. I love more 80s, 90s toys, but I thought, look, this is definitely one that we have to undo with you guys. That's interesting. Let's get this unwrapped. So these could be, well, I don't know.
It hooks onto something.
Yeah, it does. It's a carriage.
It goes with that blue
I'm
thing.
looking. I'm just looking at the age of it. Trying to look at the screws. Okay, that's definitely hammered on there. Look, that was hammered. You see that? So that's telling me a little bit maybe older. Okay, so what you're looking for on these guys, obviously, so if I look in that and I see like a nice shiny Phillips head screw, one, either it's been repaired with a modern screw, or two, it's a repop. These are very commonly repopped. So we'll do our research, but from my eye right now, from what I know of these, it already looks to be, oh man, yes. Oh, this is the horse. Y'all, this is sick. Look at these. Y'all, here's the deal. These are the right ones on these. You know, typically I think you probably average, if these are real, like probably somewhere like around 150 bucks for just everyday, you know, commonly repopped ones. But some of these, they literally can go into the tens of thousands of dollars. Okay, I don't know where my glasses are. Okay, so that's gonna go like that. Check this out, y'all. It's got the jockey. Look, he's got a little butt plug there. We're gonna put that down. Why are you giggling?
You said butt plug.
That's what it was.
I know.
Man, so I am pumped. So here's another tip, guys, too. Like when you're going through these boxes, it's easy just to start doing this, look, and throwing stuff. And that just looks the same, but there's something tiny in here. So be very careful when you just go slinging that newspaper. Oh, look.
That's cute.
Was that like old, let's see what this is. Made in America. Oh, it's a Tootsie. It's a Tootsie toy fire truck. Those also can go into the hundreds or thousands of dollars. Y'all, I am so stinking excited about this auction.
That's really
That
neat.
is so sick. Look at that. All right, let's figure out what that attaches to. Does he get the 3 horsepower?
Oh, the fire engine?
Oh, look at this. There's something engraved right there. This is definitely older, y'all. This is, I believe, oh, look at the wheels. These are sick. So this is definitely authentic. I'm going to assume that this one goes with this. The yellow appears to match and everything. That looks good, y'all. I got to look this up. We got more to unwrap. All right, y'all. This is sick. That's a Greyhound bus. Okay. It's Tootsie Toys. United States. And there's a 047 on the bottom. That is pretty sick, and it's got all the wheels. Yo, what happened? Is this like supposed to be? Oh, I get it. Look at this. This is sick. What? Did y'all see that?
Oh, it's like one of the very first pull toy.
Okay, so lever action. Oh, it's a Marx toy. Okay, so Marx is like one of the oldest, biggest like toy brands like for this type 10 toys. But look at this, how it looks like it crashes. It's supposed to look like it crashes. So anyway, y'all, that is so freaking sick. These boxes are things like that. So like that box was the toys. This is like shrink wrap stuff. There's actually I have a ton of records over there that I forgot to pull out before I stacked all that stuff back there. But, so I have to go through all these boxes now, pull all the stuff out on the shelves, all these boxes back here. So let me get that done. So I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you guys learned something. We want to do a better job at showing you guys that we're just average, everyday people that are working from home. You guys can do it too. Just make sure, like I always tell you, anybody can buy. You got to know how to sell. Hey, do me a favor, go back and watch one of our like almost 600 free episodes. Go back, especially if you're new to the channel, go back. That is one of the free big ways that you can support the channel, guys. So other than that, hey, stay tuned because we are on the hunt for the biggest, baddest units in the United States, guys. But until we find the next one, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell. What's the other thing? Ring the bell. Share?
Share.
Definitely want them to share it.
And other than that, we'll see you at the next unit.
Yeah, see you at the next unit.